on to you Taurus out here. So for you Taurus, you actually have the Empress, the Queen of Raphael, and then you Taurus have the Nine of Ariel. So it's ruled by Venus. The Empress is Libra, and it's ruled by Venus. So you did show up. So you didn't technically show up with the Empress card, but Venus energy did show up, right? And Taurus, y'all are ruled by Venus, which is the planet of self-respect. Very powerful because interesting. Very interesting. The reason why it is I keep saying very interesting is because like the Empress, the Queen of Raphael, and the Nine of Ariel, a lot of you Taurus are pretty much ready for anything, any kind of social interaction. You're ready for anything. I'm not saying that, y'all are like wild. And what I'm saying is that you Taurus are really not really surprised by a whole lot. There's a sense of you Taurus remaining focused. Obviously, you got that beauty to y'all. You have, you're ruled by the planet Venus. You got that beauty to you. And so y'all are looking fly. Y'all are out here looking good, looking fly. And y'all living y'all life, like I said before. Looking good, doing y'all thing, loving life, right? Y'all don't have people in your ear telling you some nonsense. A lot of you Taurus are at peace. You have the Nine of Ariel, good food, good romantic fun, good company. I mean, I mean, what do you want from me, right? Good food, good romantic company, good food, good romantic fun, and then good company. And then you have the Knight of Ariel and the Strength card. So again, the Knight of Ariel represents not caring as much, right? Letting go of certain things. Not, you Taurus cared a little bit too much in the past about what others thought about you. That's what the Knight of Ariel represents. And I know this for a fact. How I know this is because I actually got a reading once in the past. This was 2015, I think it was 2014 or 2015. It wasn't by anybody on YouTube. But the point that I'm trying to make here with that is that I didn't pay much for it. I didn't pay much for it. They wanted to give me the reading. But the Knight of Ariel, right, which is the Knight of Pentacles, moving forward, caring a little bit less, cares too much, and you're going to be fine. That's what they told me. So I know for a fact that this means the same thing for you. You're going to be fine. You're going to be okay. You're moving forward. Like I said, you're looking good, smelling good, feeling good. A lot of y'all are healthy. Y'all are doing your thing. Again, y'all don't have to. This is why it is that it seems like it's the same thing. I don't really have too much, situations and BS happening with you, Taurus. You Taurus, Aries, Virgo, y'all are pretty much, y'all, for the most part, y'all are zodiac signs that pretty much are okay. I don't really have to recalibrate every time I talk to y'all. Y'all are pretty much like, okay, we good, okay, we good. Let's stay good, everybody. Let's continue. And so the things that the Strength card represents how, yet again, staying away from the nonsense, not the Knight of Ariel, the Strength card, staying away from the BS, staying away from the situations where it's like you care so much, learning how to care a little bit less, right? Un poquito, right? A little bit less, right? I got to tell y'all the story of how I popped up with that. And a lot of people starting to like talk about that now, and that's becoming like a popular thing. But I got to tell y'all the story that actually comes from me in that sense. And yes, I know that that's Spanish, but I mean like the trend of doing that, right? That actually came from me. I started that. But I'll explain how in the future though if it pops up. But there's a sense of you Taurus, basically, like I said, you're moving forward emotionally. You understand that you don't have to care. And the strength card, right? Again, not caring about things that don't really apply to you, right? Learning how to be stable. So you got to understand that Taurus is about like, this is why it is that I keep telling y'all that is more things at play than just moralism. Because it doesn't matter who's the president of the United States. If you're making your money, you're making your money. I mean, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's like, it doesn't really matter who's the president of the United States. Stay focused, stay doing what it is that you need to do, and you won't be so caught up with the politics. See, a lot of people get caught up with the politics. This is why it matters so much to them who's in a presidential seat, and they're talking about things that they're not even invited to. No disrespect, but they're talking about things that they're not even invited to. It's like, we're not politicians. Unless you're a politician and you're actually invited into that kind of fold and stuff like this. What is the pontification about, right? Like, super focused. And so this is the superpower of focusing on yourself. You wondering about what you've got going on and focusing on yourself. And the people who are focused on themselves and becoming the best that they can be, right? But they're doing it from a humble perspective. They can actually take constructive criticism. They're not, super conceited or any of that type of stuff where they can't learn to change and do better. Those are usually the people that do the best, because they're focusing on themselves as opposed to wasting the time to focus on what other people got. And this is what the Knight of Pentacles or the Knight of Ariel is talking about. And so the Lovers, the Queen of Ariel, and the Page of Raphael speaks to how, again, staying away from people's BS. A lot of you Taurus are being so focused on what y'all got to do. People are around you that have a crush on you because they like you a lot. And you Taurus are, again, Queen of Ariel, Page of Raphael. You Taurus may not even care. You know what I'm saying? Y'all may try to get to know them if y'all want to, but a lot of you Taurus are learning how to jump. And what I mean by that is, like, you Taurus, okay, what's going on is you Taurus are actually getting to know these people, right? If you want to. But you're still in tip-top shape focusing on what you've got going on. And you're not worried about trying to be in a relationship right now because you haven't gotten there yet. So you're just now getting to know these people. Like just now. It's not a matter of you're trying to be in a relationship with them super quickly. You want to be in a relationship and you're looking for one, and you know how to stand your ground when it comes to being in one, to where, you don't just get used, but at the same time, you Taurus understand you just met this person. Your life is way more important, and to stay focused, because there's no telling where this person is going to show up or be with you. And again, a lot of you understand it. It's cop and blow. And I've talked about this before. It's really cop and blow. And it's like, well, what do you mean when you say cop and blow? I mean, like, cop and blow in the sense that it's a player term. It's a player term. And cop and blow is about you get somebody, and the way that the relationships are these days, it's like they come, they go. They got so much nonsense going on. It don't matter what you got going on. It doesn't matter what you got going on. Sugar Free was the rapper that I've heard say that the first, cop and blow, right? And Sugar Free, is a retired player, right? And a rapper, well known out in California, right? And Sugar Free has difficulties when it comes to dating sometimes. It's like if Sugar Free, like a rich person, you know what I'm saying, has these kind of situations happening, everyone is going to have these types of situations happening. So a lot of you Taurus having the mentality of, let's just wait to see where this thing goes and actually just, not really sweat it too much. Truth be told, you should really never sweat it. even when you're in a relationship, you should try to make things work with them, of course. Try everything that you possibly could. But at the same time, you know, maintain that level of self-respect. And so the fact that you are willing to do that, the will and the world card, right, represents how you actually you're doing a lot, because it says that you Taurus are doing all the things that you're doing in your own life, right, separately, right? You know, if you have little ones, you're managing them, right? If you're a single person, you don't have little ones, it's taking care of yourself. You know, you're looking out for yourself, you're doing your thing, right? That's not the situation, right? That's not difficult per se. But what is difficult, I would say, is the emotional nonsense that people try to put you through. Especially since y'all are Taurus, y'all are the lovers of the zodiac. You know, y'all will get into something and sometimes never forget, never, heal. You know, you'll heal from it, but you'll never forget it. They'll always have a special place in your heart. And that's the thing that will be lame, because you actually may have really liked them and you're holding on to them, that aspect of it. But it's like, what are they doing type stuff. And so the situation for you, Taurus, is that a lot of you are becoming more accustomed to copping and blowing. You know, I know it sounds weird, but it's a real thing. You can look it up. Copping and blowing. It's you getting to know them, and you're waiting to see if they're serious, if they want to stay. Because truth be told, a lot of people, especially today, they come and they go, right? Like, people, for them to leave is so easy. It's like nothing. You know, it's like eating a cupcake. It's nothing for them to leave. You know, they leave at the first sign of any kind of anything. They're like, oh, okay, I'm out. And that's just how it is. So the situation for you is that you, Taurus, are understanding that, you may like somebody, not to be a jerk. You ain't got to be a jerk. But then at the same time, too, though, just because you may like them doesn't mean that they're still not going to leave. They could leave at any moment. And you, Taurus, are understanding that regardless of the who or the what through it all, you have to take care of yourself. So let's clarify the world card, which is great, because the world card is the best card statistically to end a tarot reading on, right? Your life is going well. Your life is going amazingly. It doesn't matter whether or not this person is being serious with them trying to get to know you or not. What does remain is you, Taurus, still standing strong regardless of what happens. So let's clarify the world card. Oh, snap. My bad. Seven of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Three of Swords, Four of Swords, and then you have the Justice. So, Seven of Pentacles, the Two of Wands right here for you, Taurus, right? To clarify the world card, one of the best cards to end a tarot reading on. This Seven of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. Again, finance is not a problem. Health is not a problem. Two of Wands. What is kind of a situation is that, it's easy for you to get people to be interested in you. That's not difficult. You know what I'm saying? It's not. I watch my brother. As much as my brother is a geek, and I'm a geek too. I'm a nerd too. He's a nerd too. You know what I'm saying? That ain't me trying to get at him. I'm a nerd too. A big one. You mess around with me and I might talk about Dragon Ball Z on you. I don't know. Anyway, the Two of Wands represents how, people are attracted to you. Taurus right now. Two of Wands, Three of Swords, but a lot of you just understand what type of time it is, right? Yeah, they may be attracted to you, but are they ready for you, though? Because they may not be. They may be fronting and faking, and they may be showing up on some dysfunctional stuff. The Four of Swords, the Justice card, you, Taurus, are not going to let anybody come into your life and, run roughshod, try to act like, they're going to do something, to your lifestyle, try to mess it up. No, you're not going for that. If they try that, if they violate, you're going to demonstrate, because you're going to kick them out of your life with the quickness. So a lot of you Taurus probably will get to know this person, but they better not try anything funny. That's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to get the YouTube channel to 100K. Hit the subscribe button. Excuse me. Hit the notification bell. Set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. I'm at 25,760 subs. Run the views up on this video as well. If you want to come through and get a personal reading from me, the link to that is in the comment section below, called the Linktree link. Check it out. Come through. Also, to the video game that I got going on. If you have me on Instagram, you actually get to see one of the main characters. This game is going to be a masterpiece. By law, I can't tell y'all that I promise y'all are going to have fun, because I'm not going to. Even if I could, I still wouldn't tell you that y'all are going to have fun, because I don't know y'all tastes, y'all likes. I'm trying to do everything I can to make this game as legit as possible. You will be able to download it at the iOS store. Just give me time. I'm not going to even talk about the name of it. I'm trying to pay attention to every detail, and I hope that y'all will really love this game. You can download it for $1. And this game is, for me, I want this game to over-deliver. I want the $1 thing to be like, this is a no-brainer, you'll do it, right? Earn your money, even if it's $1, okay? For the goofies that want to play games, whatever, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about my real subscribers here. Peace.